Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Will Dragon and this is Endless Legends. We're on our Roving Clans playthrough and we're battling against the odds right now, I'm not gonna lie. We are slowly trying to pull ourselves out of the hole we seem to find ourselves in. We're getting there. We are slowly getting there. Let's keep running around and grabbing some pearls. We've got quite a few right now. We're up on 41. We are in the midst of winter. We've only got one roaming army. We kind of got pushed back into our hole. And so we're kind of staying there and growing and powering up a little bit before we decide to then suddenly burst back on the scene. Let's hit end turn and keep going forward. As you can see from the scores, we're not doing great. Although we're actually catching up quite nicely to a few of the other players. I mean, we're almost joint last with two other players now, as opposed to we were last. There's no other nice way of putting it. We were last, very much so. So let's come down and keep grabbing pearls. Now here where we're building a warehouse. This is much nicer. 600 for 600. I can get that in many less turns, I should say. Oh, hello. Oh, we've, of course, been in the city of Errol. Oh, that's probably their spies again. They seem to be wanting to spy action me. Now, none of these people overly like me too much. I would have thought maybe... Oh, they're envious. Would you like peace? They do not want peace. They're very against peace. I don't know why. Have I got something that they haven't? They've got hydromeal. They've got a little bit of everything, really, haven't they? They've got pixie blood. They haven't got any spices, although I don't have any production either. Have they got wine? They've not got wine. Would you like some wine? If I gave you all of my wine, it makes no difference whatsoever. And I don't know. I feel like they're very rigid, and it's really hard to just kind of like get through to people on this game. I mean, this decreases the cost of treaties, but I'm not so much worried about the cost. I'm worried about how much they hate me, and I truly don't know how to make that go up. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you about it. I don't know how to work diplomacy. These guys are leery. Like peace. No, they don't want peace. Nobody wants peace. How about if open borders means nothing to them? Absolutely nothing. Now we are neighbors, so maybe that's making a difference. The necrophage hate everybody. These guys are mocking. Do you want peace? No, they hate that idea a little bit less, actually. Declaration of war on... No, okay. What if I offered... I guess I can't do an offer of declaration of war. Oh, they'd love a bit of hydromeal. Not too fussed on wine. They're quite happy with... Oh, that's all of my hydromeal, which is 40. I mean, it's quite hard to see because it keeps blocking it. We could almost get there with 40 hydromeal. Nothing else really means anything else. If I give them all of my 2,500 dust, we'll finally have made peace. Not that peace means too much at this stage, but we'll have made peace at least. It's, I don't know. There's got to be some way to make them love you other than straight up bribery. I feel like we need more options. Which, of course, we're not going to get. Endless Legend 2 is currently in production. In development. And, yeah, let's say this game's not getting updated anymore. So anyway, yes, I will stop rambling on and actually hit the next turn button. Let's come down and keep grabbing those pearls. We have, like... Okay, from the infiltration action, so it doesn't matter how much I put in there, quite frankly. Now, I do kind of want to build a big, powerful navy. The problem being is that I don't have very many options of things to put in terms of better equipment. Population of Dutharad has grown. We are basically slamming up our population whilst we're here in winter. 3 more turns once again. so that we can, in essence, and make more production. Because that's what this city is all about. We've got the warehouse. We're going to get a dust refinery. And updated quest. Dust is also required to heal Nidia warriors with 185 dust per turn in your one of your cities for 5 turns. Nice. We just got 25 Titan bones. Visit the highlighted ruins with the young male. Okay, that's the highlighted ruins. Who is the young male? I guess that's... He's no one in particular. I'm guessing I'd have to actually visit the ruins. And I would get a Nidia army of 2 units. Okay. Keep hitting end turn. Oh, wait, we did, we were very much going to put this... It doesn't really matter if we miss a turn. We're going to put it in our capital. That'll knock a fair few turns off that. I feel like my level of dust just dropped rapidly. I could have sworn I just saw 277. Let us... No, not do red. Capital. Select. That's now apparently going to take 2 turns. Unfortunately, that's a lie. Winter has ended. We've just gone and built an Abbey of Anomalies in Meribond. That's nice. That's gone and upped our science. Which is what these... I've got 2 little extra cities here. It's kind of all they're here to do. Help the global production. They're not going to end up producing too much on their own. But on that, let's also try and make it so they're not a drain on my city either. Glory of the Empire is kind of needed. We don't need to get any extra villagers because we don't have any villages. Dust Refinery. Yeah, Dust Refinery is kind of wanted, as is Glory of the Empire. I think I'd do Glory of the Empire first because it takes a lot less. And I think over here... I mean, we've got a lot of pearls, right? I'm going to go and pump out a whole bunch of those. We'll get... There you go, 1 more turn. We'll get 1 more population. And we have just completed the cargo docks. That gets us a fair amount. On terrain with sea or lake. So that is 3 tiles. Plus 10 per tile, per extra level on city tile. Plus 5 on terrain with sea or lake. That's the big bit. And plus 10 on happiness. So, got 1, 2, 3. So it'll become a level 2 once we go and place a mithrite deposit right down there. So let's go and stick it right there. And let's go and bring it up to construction order. I mean, we're going to put everybody into... -2 on terrain with dust. Yes, that would be why I lost a whole load of dust. I was right. Let's go and gather a whole bunch more pearls. And what's the point? In here, can I... No, I haven't learned any of the extractors for any of these things. So yes, exploit 7 anomalies, which I believe I am doing, especially with my new city. I think that has about 5 on its own. 1, 2... Oh no, it has 3 so far. You can keep extending to get more. But yes, I think we're doing 7, I reckons, but we do need... Produce 50 influence per turn. Go ahead and end turn. The production here has just been killed. We need to do some... I should have done this ages ago. I mean, complete in 4 turns. This... How long have I got this left for this? 3 turns. Yeah, I should have clicked that a while ago because we have no production. Thread has now gone up to 9. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 6 turns. That was on 6 turns a minute ago. So we've gone and dropped the turns by a lot. Let's just put... Oh, okay, what have we got? City of Errol, decrease industrial production. So location, get rid of that. So if we go into our city... and that happens for 2 turns, where he's basically killing our production. And... Let's do a roundup for 4 turns. I mean, they keep hitting us with it, so I may as well attempt to do a roundup. And whilst we're doing that, I may as well attempt to... Oh, I don't get... Yeah, we don't get hit by that. It literally is just production. It doesn't mean everything I'm producing. How about we instead... I mean, that goes from 81 to 110. That goes from 1 to 50. Yeah, let's make some more dust. Let's keep grabbing the pearls. There's a lot lying around. And let's hit end turn. And let's basically just keep producing is the point. 307. Let's really ramp up that dust production. We'll get the cargo docks in a single turn. And then we're going to start to get the other production things which I can throw around absolutely everywhere. And get a few things built here and there. Population of Maribond has grown to 6. And yes, we'll have the cargo docks in 1 turn as well. Which will be fantastic, quite frankly. And we're also now researching our submersible, which will be good as well. Yeah, 3 pearls and 4 pearls. Let's not get tempted into stupidity. Let's start walking back up here. Yeah, no, you don't actually come to here. End turn. Like I said, let's keep throwing out those buildings. Let's keep throwing out that extra production. And then we'll see where we can use it. And so, yeah, for 4 turns, I'm happy. There you go, 4 turns. Happy to be... Oh, 3 turns, actually, now. But close enough. Cargo docks. Smith, if we look at our FIDS output now, 11,666. There you go. We've gone and gotten an extra 25 base production. We're now on almost 500 per turn. Let's go ahead and hit. Keep moving things along. Hopefully that counts as this turn, not next turn, as I did forget to move him. Yeah, let's produce some of these and get some production moved around. Won't worry about there. I think we're going to go and throw one down in Errol. And Maribond, actually. I think... I don't know if this is our first or second. That was our first. Mock has grown to 9. And Duthrad, or Dutharad, has gone and produced that. Let's go Maribond. Select. Nice, and then Dust Refinery will come on mostly the next turn, to be honest. Because there's not a lot left of the current build. Let's keep coming up here. Just wander him round, get the pearls, get us some experience trickling as best I can. Nice. Complete the roundup in Errol. You have not unveiled any spies during the process. I have not unveiled any spies during the process. The Urkan Chaka has been tamed by the Draken Empire and is now under their command. I do not like that. Enough experience. This guy is the one who is getting all of the experience because the amount of things we are building. 523. Beautiful. We've just hit that level. Oh, very nice as well. +1 per trade route. And then we're basically pushing up to get into this as well. 5% to everything. And we're back. Yes, we are back. Let's have a look at what I can give you. Now, +6 on units, +28, +10%. +6 and +12. I'm going to go for the dust stuff because I can very much afford dust. We'll have a look at the swords in a minute. +2 and +3. +11, +12, +10%. Let's look into those accessories. I don't think regeneration 1. Army health boost, level 1. Yes, very nice. What have we got? I just take both of those up because we can't go all the way up to level 3, quite frankly. Improved movement. Improved vision and sharp sense. We've also got stealth. Roads of dust. Fast learner. Army defense boost. City breaker 1. How many? I do have a bit of, I want to say palladium, adamantium. +1 per person on city. Improved defense 1. Let's go for fast learner. And then let's come to weapons. Let's have a look. 9, 2, 12, 6. Oh, let's just come into here. 24, 34. But then these are claws. I want this one. Sword two-handed. No. This one then. Sword one-handed, right? Yes. 21, 6, and then 16. No actual damage, though. Which is a bit of a shame. That's what I've currently got equipped. Yeah, I mean, it's... There's no... Oh, no, wait, what are we missing? We're missing initiative. That's fine, and I like how I can choose my other weapons. Range Slayer. This one gives me Infantry Slayer 3. Two-handed. What else have we got? Claws. Item one-handed axe. Range Slayer 3. That does make her pretty dangerous. She is a ranged and infantry slayer, both level 3. Alright, what she needs now is an army to go and fight people with. Still only got dervishes. And what I'm also going to do is... Let's go into accessories. Recruiting a unit on units. +1 per person on city. What does this one give? This one gives just a straight 8 on city. I think +1 per person is a little bit better. That's what I want. Fast learner. Let's keep... Okay, that's going to be all of my adamantium right down. Are any of the other... Yeah, not really. None of the others quite stack up. In fact, so let's... Yeah. Because I don't think any of the weapons will do anything for a city. Nah, that's all just for units. That's fine. Let's go and squeeze even a smidge more production. 547 now. And then if we have a look, we do have one of these still. So we should have... There you go. Glory of the Empire. Dust refinery left in 2 whole turns. A dust transmuter. Plus 10 on terrain with dust. Oh, this thing must be swimming in dust. -2 from dearth of dust. Yeah, so that's given us another nice boost to our dust production. Maybe I can start buying people off now. But you do need to now start grabbing a few more things. Dust refinery plus 30% on city. Very much so. That's going to take 15 turns, but it's very much not, because we are going to go and give this to the capital. That should now take 1 turn. And should be a straight 1 turn. Okay, and that's that going through as well. Beautiful. Go and hit next turn. And I'm very much going to get my other units. I don't know if that's what I've already got selected after the submarine. That's what we're going to go for. Good, he does move on his own. Get those pearls. And of course, I don't actually have to be able to get this mining point, do I? I could simply go and build myself another burrow. And I believe that cheekily brings that online. It also gets me 2 more ocean tiles, which will be giving me a nice amount of resources. 465, there you go. There's pretty much another 100 dust. Right, production is booming, is the only way I can describe that one. Good, we are getting that unit at our next research. Good, we're going through our units. We're upping our armies. Right, we are finally starting to push back a little bit. And the easiest one for me to go and push back against would be these guys. And they are actually being really annoying. So we are probably going to go and look to do that now. What have you got available for me to use? These bombs are set to damage enemies that move before their attack. Basic quality. -12 initiative. That's kind of harsh. Retaliation deflector. -50%. Yeah, no, we don't actually need that. Improved vision. Fomorian Slayer. And a bit more health. We haven't got upgraded versions of these yet, which I'm a little bit upset about. Life 84, attack 52. Let's just hit apply. This should come out. Let's see if these guys want to come and pop up so I can check their stats, because I think they very much still outclass me. I need to... Unlocks tier 2 armors made of titanium. Yes, I don't even have... I suppose I don't have tier... I guess it's because I don't have tier 1 armors? That's all I can think of. Is it not because I can't get tier 2, but is in the fact that I don't have anything used with them? And I'm guessing we don't get them in higher levels? I'm not quite sure. I'm going to try and go straight into for this one, though, because it's not going to be too much of a difference. I'll try and go straight into level 2. That's 15 on city. Ah, we need that as well. Keep the research going. And then we'll start to push even higher. Because, yeah, we do have all of this, but we need to really... Oh, hello. Plus 20% defense on units. I mean, yeah, why wouldn't we? I'm going to mark that on. I mean, obviously, that's quite far down the line. It's more of just a reminder for myself. We can come down to here. Let's... Dervish 4. Let's come to accessories. Let's simply grade that one. Armors. We're going to stay... Plus 8% attack, plus 8% defense. What's the difference between these? That one's just slightly better. It's fine. We'll take the little bit of extra health. And then if we come to weapons, we've currently got the tier 1 shield here. 4 and then 5%, 14 and 15%. Yeah, that one's definitely the best. And of course, I don't mind using a bit of extra dust as opposed to anything else, to be quite honest. And then for a weapon, we're currently using, I guess, a hammer. Minus 12 initiative on units. That's quite a lot. Plus 27 plus 20%. Plus 28 damage plus 27. Plus 24. Yeah, a lot less damage is how that one goes. But then you actually gain initiative. Then the equivalent would actually be this one. Plus 20 damage. Oh, it's actually not too much worse. A little bit of defense and a little bit... I think I'm going to change these to spears. Cavalry Slayer as opposed to a stun effect. I'll go for a Cavalry Slayer. Because that also helps their initiative. We've got a good amount of extra damage. Let's go and apply. Let's come to this guy. And let's go and up this guy as well. And then to once again... yeah, we'll go for defense on the units. No damage from lava. Yep, don't need to worry about that. 6, 9, and 8%. And we'll take the extra health. And then... Yep, that one's just actually a straight improvement. Come down to the shields. We'll do a look at those first. I think it's probably going to be the same one. 14 and 15%. Yes. And then as we come up to weapons, he uses a beautiful crossbow. Now, Flying Slayer crossbow is point blank power. So 9, 13, 6, which is what I've currently got. 27, 3, 16. Yeah, so a little bit less on the initiative. But a nice boost to the power. Come across to accessories. Let's straight upgrade these. And that one last item. Stealth could be hilarious, but I think it's just for him and not... Yeah, it's not for his whole army, so let's not do that. Army health boost. We'll go for that one. Look at him, fully dusted out. Let's equip him. Then... let's retrofit his army. So that ups their power a smidge. So yeah, it ups their power a smidge so that I'm not so worried about things going as sideways. Oh, hello. Urkin Lice. Let's come and test our new prowess. And so that is going on to our new units. And Maladian, which again, got that beautiful boost for dust, will... Moonleaf? +1 for village, it's only an extra +1 person. Let's get the Moonleaf. Go and end turn. Let's see where these lights go. Like I said, let's hunt them down. Let's go and test our newfound prowess. Nice. We now have blood crystals online. I feel like we're finally getting a bit of momentum. Production's boomed, dust has boomed. Oh, good. I get some reinforcements. Ash breather, sweep, strike back 4. I'm gonna actually manual this. It's been too long since we've picked a fight. Now, oh, we should look at that. They do. That's fine. How much movement do they have? 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. One, two, three. Hold position. Only attack if the enemy is in range. I'm just going to get everybody to mostly hold position, to be honest. I'm going to let them come to us. Gonna have a little bit of a go at my... Right then. Starting from the front, we have you. Okay, can we? Thank you. Come there. You shoot him also. We've also got 130 health. I should be doing 70 and as long as we get a good hit, it'll go through fine. That should take him out. Let's go and take him out. Go and finish him off if he's still standing. And then you can just take a step forward. And that should be that. I'm probably going to lose one of my militia, but they come back. Not too worried about that. 137. Just painful. Oh, that's going to hurt everybody. I didn't quite work that one out properly. Oh, wow. Yep. No. This is going so horribly wrong. Oh, my God. I so should have let the computer do this on its own. Okay. So you're going to finish this one off. You'll come and attack this one eventually. And you shall also attack this one. Launch. Ouch. Okay, he's actually gone and... Are these guys... Like, are these guys special in some way? No, they're just doing lots of damage against me. Come down here. You both good guys attack. Let's at least have one unit that survives this freaking battle. I mean, the militia's gonna die. That's expected. Wow, I did horribly. Way to get your units killed is all I'm gonna call that one. That was disgusting. Okay, we've gone and built a lot of things. Dutherad has both. Okay, I guess I still have to research it, but we are ready to go once we do have it researched. I mean, what? Do I just throw numbers at the problem? I feel like that's not the solution. I feel like that is not the solution. We can build these in one turn. Let's get, I suppose, 2 of them for now. Will do. I mean, we're going to get these guys in 3 turns. And in Errol, we've got a luxury intensifier, and so, of course, then the blood crystal. So we now have blood crystals +4. Absolutely beautiful. +5 on terrain with sea or lake. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, because that's going to be a lot, quite frankly. 23 turns, unfortunately. +4 per person on city. We also want to get the dust refinery. Look at all those numbers. Aren't they very high? 78 turns worth of construction. That is because everybody is currently on dust. 25 turns of construction. That's a little bit less. Now, of course, we could, in fact, take a moment and attempt to boost our population instead. You know what? No, let's stay on production for a smidge. You just... Owie, basically. Maribond has gone and also built that dust refinery. That is fantastic. You can now, I would say... get a mill foundry. That hasn't even happened yet. And a geometrics lab. Let's just go for those for now, because the mill foundry will, of course, help with the geometric lab. And on that, ladies and gentlemen, that absolutely horrible way to... they're building things in the little lake, aren't they? The cutest. But as an example, their fireship has 358 life. 74 attack and 83 defense. Mine has 214 health, 60 attack, and 56 defense. There's a slight difference in those numbers. If we were to come to the marketplace, because Dust is now my friend, I'm making 500 per turn. Do we finally... Oh, we do. Which direction have you gone in? You've gone in for... reduce the odds of not looting anything. Because... yes. When embarked on Hero. So, Oceanic. Plus a whole bunch of stuff on transport ships. I won't really be going for that. Enables detection. Units with detection can see invisible units. Plus 10% naval unit production cost reduction on city. No negative effects from weather. Yeah, he's... yeah, we would have to kind of go through all of this chain, but he's got a couple... I mean, apart from the first one, actually, really. I possibly wouldn't bother with any of the others of his faction ones, if I'm perfectly honest. Just this one. Skill points left 1. I mean, I'd like it if he hadn't spent any of his skill points, if I'm perfectly honest. Because... well... it would just make me happier. How about you? What have you... you have no skill points spent. Could I get you... -2 assignment cooldown. Seniority bonus. Cannot be captured when performing an infiltration action. I mean, we could start sciencing. Espionaging people back. I feel like it's about time. We could also try... so if I was to come with you, and I was to say peace, and I was to say, but I will give you some dust. Wow, if I give him 400, almost 5,000 dust, he still doesn't care. He still does not care. And of course, he doesn't care for... he doesn't even... no, whoops. He will gracefully accept if I open my borders to him. He in no way wants to open his borders to me. That's rather interesting. Although these guys as well... there is a peace option. And again, nope, doesn't care for my dust. Does not care for my dust. There's still a race that I haven't even found yet. So it looks like I'm gonna have to be doing this the difficult way. So the first thing is first is I need a navy. Now, that is going to be rather a painful experience, I feel. But we'll see what happens. But we will, of course, see what happens in the next episode, because yes, we have come to the end of this one. Thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. And until we see you again, as per always, I hope that you will stay safe, happy, and healthy.